What's up, world? This is Alexander, PlayTime Worlds of PlayTimeCares.com, giving you a full NXT recap. This NXT, exclusively on the WWE Network, is NXT 345. It was July 20th, 2016. Full Sail University, Tom Phillips, Corey Graves, your commentators. You only had 4 matches tonight. They started off by showcasing the big 3 matches that they were going to have for the night. Well, you'll learn about that, so I won't even spoil it. Your first match was going to be Rhino versus the champion, Samoa Joe. Joe was just too dominant in this match. He was just entirely too dominant. You know, Rhino is an old veteran. You know, you don't treat him like that. But every time Rhino mounted some offense, Samoa Joe had a very effective counter. It never really got the crowd a chance to actually get emotionally invested in the match, in my opinion. The match was only a 2 out of 5. It was an average match because of the dominance. So a coquina clutch ended that match. Samoa Joe made Rhino tap out. Like I said before, it's a 2 out of 5, an average match. Then they cut away to Asuka. She was asked, since Bayley and Nia Jax are going to have a match tonight, who would she want to win? Who would she want to face? Asuka said, look, I faced Bayley, I faced Nia Jax. I want to face them both. There we go. So triple threat match. That's pretty nice. And then they did a recap of the NXT stars that was drafted on SmackDown Live on Tuesday. And of course, the surprise one was that Finn Balor went 5th in the draft overall, the first NXT star. He went to Raw. And then you had American Alpha. They went to SmackDown. Nia Jax went to Raw. Alexa Bliss went to SmackDown. Y'all know I'm a big fan of Alexa Bliss. She's definitely worthy. And then Carmella and Mojo Rawley went to SmackDown as well. Carmella still thinks she still need a little bit more pruning, but hey, I'm not the person that make those calls. So that was the NXT draft class of 2016. For your second match, you had American Alpha versus the Authors of Pain. While American Alpha was coming down the entrance ramp, and hamming it up with the crowd, the Authors of Pain just came out and just automatically just destroyed them. They actually made sure that they gave Gable some extra business, really roughed him up. So the referees came out, stopped them from beating them up, and then some of the medical staff came out, was checking on them and whatnot. But, American Alpha decided that they were going to fight off the medical staff and fight off the referees and things like that nature. And they decided that they wanted to keep the match going, start the match. So they went and they attacked the Authors of Pain. But the Authors of Pain, they looked like they had a counter for everything American Alpha did, almost the entire match. They really concentrated on Gable. They kind of isolated him and beat up on him, and then let Jordan in the match because Jordan is obviously bigger and stronger than Gable. Gable almost pulled it off. He put one of the Authors of Pain in the ankle lock, but the other Author of Pain grabbed his arms and grabbed him and yanked him underneath the rope, which made Jordan jump over the top rope and splash one of the Authors of Pain, which was a really good highlight of the match. Well, when it was all said and done, Gable, he got caught in that tag team tandem move where they put you in a Russian leg sweep and clothesline you at the same time. Authors of Pain, they won that match. So after that match was over, Dash and Dawson, the Revival, they were asked what did they want. What were they going to do now that they've beaten everybody? They was like, hey, we don't know. We beat everybody. Nobody can beat our team. Gargano and Ciampa, they show up and it's like, wait a minute, we beat y'all. The only thing we haven't done is actually hold those belts. Tick-tock, fellas, tick-tock. And the Rival's like, whatever, man, that was just pure luck. Let's clash these championships. And that's what they did. And then they showed Bayley warming up for a match against Nia Jax. Next thing they showcased was Hideo Itami returns in 2 weeks. Now, I'll let you know, since I'm just a recent NXT convert, I don't know who that is, but I'm interested to see what he can do. If Shinsuke Nakamura is any indication the type of potential this man has, I'm all on board. I'm a Shinsuke fan. Your third match, it was Patrick Clark versus Austin Aries. This match is 2 out of 5. It's an average match. Austin Aries dominated this boy. It was ridiculous. He just completely dominated this young man. Not even on the same. They're not even on the same playing field at this point. You know, they did a recap of Austin Aries attacking No Way Jose last month, and you know, you had Austin suck chants and whatnot, but you know, he was proving that he's the greatest man to ever live because he made quick work of Mr. Clark. And he got a submission victory on him using the last chancery. Like I said, it was a 2 out of 5 match. And, you know, Austin Aries was celebrating. And, of course, No Way Jose came out and then just started beating on Austin Aries until he got separated. Then he beat on Austin Aries some more. He ran and got him again. And next thing you know, they Austin Aries jumped over a barricade and ran through the crowd. So that's the way he was able to escape No Way Jose beating up on him. And then they showed Nia Jax warming up. Your final and fourth match of the night was Nia Jax versus Bayley. And Bayley started off using elusive techniques and, you know, trying to use speed to ensure that Nia Jax didn't get a powerful grip on her and just toss her around the ring. But Nia Jax showed a lot of speed and was getting there. And I don't know why it was hilarious to me, but, you know, Nia Jax was constantly telling her, get out my ring. It would just like throw her out of the ring and just wait for the count out to happen. But Bayley would be resilient and she would get back in the ring. Nia Jax would beat up a little bit more, then kick out of the ring. Get out of my ring. Hilarious, just turn of events happening. You know, I like the sequencing of that one. Turning point of the match was Nia Jax threw Bayley out of the ring. Bayley sitting up against the steps, and Nia Jax runs and tries to kind of like spear her and smash her on, you know, in between those steel steps. But Bayley moves out the way and it kind of disorients Nia Jax, and she gets a little bit more pliable, for lack of a better term, for Bayley, and Bayley's able to, you know, tie up in the ropes and do moves on her a little bit. They go back and forth for a little bit. Nia Jax got a jackhammer slam on Bayley, and everybody just knew that was over. 1, 2, Bayley kicks out. Nia Jax can't believe it. The crowd is excited. They can't believe it. It looks like Nia Jax is going to do the leg drop on Bayley again like she did to injure, but she opts not to, and she brings her to the corner. They start climbing the ropes. You know, the fans get real excited about that. She gets to the second rope. Bayley pops up, hit her, and then does a Bayley to belly suplex from the second rope. That stuns Nia Jax long enough for Bayley to get the 3 count. And that was just NXT. Hey, follow me, PlayTimeCares.com. I do more than just wrestling. Hey, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Follow me on everything, all the social media. I'm Playtime Cares on everything. Playtime out. Head to PlayTimeCares.com and subscribe there for more than just wrestling. And subscribe to my YouTube channel. Follow me on all social media, Playtime Cares. You know you